Hello everybody and welcome back to the Manchester United Career Mode, the first official episode of the Career Mode. Of course, we did do the preview on Monday, but today is when we will be playing our first couple of games in charge of the Red Devils. We start out with the game here at Old Trafford, our first home game against Bournemouth, a game that did not go so well for United in real life. It was a 3-0 defeat, the second 3-0 defeat in a row to Bournemouth at Old Trafford. We need to stop that from happening in this Career Mode, and then we have an away trip to Molineux against Wolverhampton Wanderers. I am absolutely buzzing for this, lads. Without further ado, let's get into the first game at Old Trafford. And there she is, the theatre of dreams herself. Oh lads, I'm so excited for this. I've always wanted to do a United Career Mode on the channel. Obviously we did start one last year, some of you may remember that, but you know, things happened, life got in the way, and we never got around to finishing it. But this one will more than make up for it, I'm sure, and let's hope we can get off to a winning start here. Bournemouth, as I say, travelling to Old Trafford. This game was one of the most depressing games I've experienced in the last few years as a United fan. And that is really saying something, because we've had quite a few depressive moments. But obviously in real life, we've just come off a very good result against Liverpool. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. We've got our full strength team out here, which still could do with a bit of work in the transfer window. I did say in the preview episode, if you did miss it, I am looking to bring in a left back. There's only two signings we're making in January. One of them is bringing Maida over from Celtic, and then a left back as well. So do let me know in the comments what left backs I should be looking at. I've got a few in mind, but I obviously want to hear from yourselves as well. There is Bruno Fernandes leading out the Red Devils. Bournemouth look like they've gone with a fairly strong team as well. Listen, enough of the pleasantries. We've given this enough an introduction. Life at Old Trafford begins here against Bournemouth. Come on, United. Oh, lads, the excitement is real. The excitement is real. At the time of recording, I'm very excited as well. Raw is on Netflix tonight. The United Career Mode officially gets underway. And let's have it get off to a winning start as well. Here's Lisandro Martinez, who scored a beauty of a goal against Liverpool this past weekend. But he gets dispossessed here. This is going to be very interesting to see how this team feels this year. This is the longest I've gone into the life cycle of Career Mode without doing a United Career Mode. So I've had a bit of withdrawal. I've been so excited, and it's nice to finally get a feel for the team. I haven't even signed a United player in other Career Modes that I've done. So this is literally my first time experiencing everyone this year. Here's Bruno Fernandes. First strike of the Career Mode, as I nearly lose my voice. But here's Kirkes, who is a left back I do have in mind. Cleared away though. Bournemouth now hold on to it. Ahmad looking to retain possession. What a career resurgence he's had over the past 12 months. Good interception there by Kobbie Mainoo. There's Manuel Ugarte, who had a phenomenal performance at Anfield as well. Rasmus Højlund, a lot of doubters in real life, but he is the man who gets the Joe Turl era up and running on the channel. Rasmus with a beautiful strike. I said it in the preview episode. I believe in this man. I think there is a quality player there. Lovely touch, brilliant finish past Kepa Arrizabalaga. And Manchester United have the lead at Old Trafford. The first goal under Joe Turl. What a start. I feel like Rasmus is going to be a world beater in this series. I really do. Honestly, in real life, you could argue that United do need another striker, and I think that would benefit Rasmus Højlund having another striker to compete with. As much as I like Joshua Zirkzee, I don't feel like he is a traditional number 9. Oh, that's a good ball though. Oh my god, and we nearly concede straight away. Evan Nielsen very nearly levelling things up. No sooner after us taking the lead, but thankfully it just went wide. But no, in this Career Mode, Rasmus is the guy I'm going to put a lot of trust into. Oh, and here he is again. He does do well to win that. I thought he was going to lose it for a second, but he's unable to hold on to it for much longer than that. Here's Brooks, not to be confused with Phil Brooks from the Celtic Career Mode. If you know, you know. Cook back over to Brooks. Bournemouth playing with a bit more belief now since they went behind. Evan Nielsen, oh what a strike. It's a brilliant equaliser. And we weren't in front for long. And that is FC25 in a nutshell. You take the lead, and then in the blink of an eye, it's all level again. Gave them far too much space. I could tell when I couldn't get the ball off them, they were going to get the shot off. Onana can do nothing about that. Hits the roof of the net. And it's all square here at Old Trafford. And despite the disappointment of conceding, we're still actually doing a better job than what United did in real life. Here's Diogo Dalot. Can we hit them straight away after conceding? No, we can't. Not yet anyways. Here's Ugarte. Over to Dalot. Rasmus is through again. Rasmus Højlund. Oh, fantastic! Absolutely fantastic! Honestly, there is nothing more satisfying than when you put all of the confidence and faith into a player that other people are doubting, and then they go and prove you right. Brilliant ball again by Ugarte. Rasmus smacks it past Kepa for the second time. Goals galore here at Old Trafford in the first half. Well, that is another thing you associate with the great United teams over the years, is goal scoring. And Rasmus Højlund has gotten off to the perfect goal scoring start here. But again though, Bournemouth are going to come right at us. I did not want to switch player there. Oh, brilliant tackle though by De Ligt. Fantastic from the man, signed from Bayern Munich. Oh, Garnacho. Oh, I thought for a second Dalot was going to get there, but it went past him. Thankfully, we do keep possession of the ball, though. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. Go on, go for the spectacular. Why not? Oh, I tell you what! It was dipping. It was dipping, but it just clipped the bar. Kepa did have to stretch for it a bit, though. Oh, just hits the top of the woodwork. But overall, I think we're playing quite well. Bournemouth have obviously had a very good season in real life so far, and last season as well. They did pretty decent. In the game though, that form doesn't always translate over. Oh, De Ligt did well to read that. This is the only worry I have at the moment, is having Dalot at left back. Luke Shaw is still injured, although I did get that email to say he has returned to the squad, but he's not quite ready to play yet. We do have Malacia on the bench if you want a more left-sided player, but that is why I do feel like a left-back is needed in January, both in this career mode and in real life. Rasmus is on a hat-trick. Oh, and I tell you what, he nearly got it. Kepa with the save. 2 minutes of stoppage time here. There's the first look of Joe Turl. Giving Terrell Malacia some instructions. Anthony there in the background as well. Bruno is going to be the man to whip in this corner. De Ligt. Oh, good save by Kepa. Well, corners has been a bit of a weak point for me so far in FC25, as it has been for a lot of people. They're not the easiest things to score from this year, but we do go into the halftime break with a 2-1 lead. Rasmus Højlund off to a fantastic start. I was going to say to his Manchester United career, but really what I mean is a fantastic start under the Joe Turl era at Manchester United. 2-1 up here at halftime against Bournemouth. Don't feel like we need to change anything going into the second half. Everyone is playing quite well for the most part. Onana wasn't at fault for the goal either. Defensively, we probably should have done better with it. But sometimes in this game, if EA wants someone to score, there ain't no stopping it. Here's Justin Kluivert. Oh, back to Cook. Not a great strike in the end, thankfully. What the hell happened to Onana there? Bloody fell into the back of the net. But he'll take the goal kick short. It will be interesting to see how Onana does in this career mode. In real life, he's been very hit and miss, to say the least. But I'm willing to give him the opportunity in this career mode. Again, that form in real life doesn't always translate over to the game, whether it's good or bad. Here's Mazraoui. Speaking of form, he's been in excellent form since signing for United. Now Ahmad. Good run by Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. On the turn, it's Bruno. It's a captain strike, and it's 3-1 to Manchester United here. And the first game under the Joe Turl regime looks like it is going to end with 3 points. Listen, still about half an hour of football left to be played in this half, but we really feel like we've been head and shoulders above Bournemouth here. Lovely finish by Bruno. I said it in the preview episode in terms of rating. Oh my god, my phone is ringing. My phone is ringing. What for my phone to ring. Bear with me a second. What a way to ruin the moment by getting a phone call as I'm recording. That actually scared the shit out of me as well. Normally I have my phone on silent when I'm doing these recordings, and I obviously just forgot to turn it off there. My apologies. But Bruno Fernandes, his 5th goal of the season in the league, is first under the new managerial regime here at United. Onana is able to come out and collect that. But anyways, at least we have the lead here. But here's Bruno Fernandes. As you can tell, that phone call has completely thrown me off. Here's Mazraoui. Garnacho! Oh, unlucky. The man who idolises Cristiano Ronaldo. Not a very Ronaldo-esque header there. And Bournemouth now look to go on the attack again. 25 minutes to go. Might make a change or two the next time the ball goes out of play. That's a good ball. Oh, what a save by Onana. Brilliant save from the Cameroonian goalkeeper. Here is Bruno. Rasmus. Can he get the hat-trick? Oh! Well, Garnacho went for the Ronaldo-esque finish. Højlund looking for the Van Persie. Neither one hitting the back of the net. But we're creating a lot of chances here. And that's something that is definitely a positive. Something that I'd love to see United do more of in real life. Bloody hell, I feel like this ball is never going to go out of play. Ooh, Lisandro Martinez, what a tackle. Well, Lenny Yoro had a fantastic tackle at Anfield. And that one was just as good there. From Martinez. Bruno with the ball. Rasmus for the match ball. He gets it. Oh, what a strike by Rasmus Højlund. It's 4-1. 15 minutes to go. Rasmus with the hat-trick. The Joe Turl era is getting off to the perfect start. A beautiful ball by Bruno. The 2 goal scorers combining. That is absolutely sensational. Erling who? It's all about Rasmus. Get in there. 4-1. Hat-trick for Rasmus. Now let's make a few changes. Let's bring on Malacia. Why not? His first name is Turl, so, you know, we have to give him that special treatment. Manu is a little bit tired, so we will bring on Casemiro. Might just swap them around. Who else can we bring on? Do you know what? This man has gotten so much stick in recent times. But he's somebody I would really love to just turn his form around in this career mode. Anthony. I'm going to give him his first appearance of the Joe Turl era as well. And I feel like that's all we should do for now. 15 minutes left. We can make these changes, freshen things up. This is going to be very similar to the Ruben Amorim era in the sense that a lot of the things I want to try with the team, easy for me to say, is going to have to be done in competitive games. We don't have a pre-season, but that is the joys of live start points. I mean, to be fair, with Celtic, I don't think I ever did a pre-season tournament. As far as I can remember, good tackle there by Martinez. Apart from the goal we conceded, defensively, we've not been too shabby, if I do say so myself. Here's Mazraoui. And now Anthony. Go on. Go on, Anthony. Alejandro Garnacho. Very unlucky not to score a spectacular goal in the first half. Oh, he's Justin Kluivert though. Can they pull another one back, Bournemouth? Oh, it looks like they'll be able to, and they do. With 5 minutes to go, it's 4-2. And just as I was praising the defence, they get split wide open there. I mean, Adams, calm down a small bit, lad. It's 4-2. I mean, you're still losing. The clock is running out. And you know what? Just because you've done that, let's make an old time-wasting substitute. De Ligt is a bit knackered. We'll bring on Lenny Yoro. And you know what? Martinez is a bit tired as well. Go on. Harry Maguire. He can also make his way onto the pitch. Harry Maguire, who has had a very good season so far for United. And I do feel like, even though he's in his early 30s now, for at least a season or two, he could be a good rotational option to have at the back. But we'll make these two changes defensively. Yarrow and Maguire. And hopefully that'll be the last goal that we concede today, but I wouldn't mind getting another one. We did beat Bournemouth 5-2 a few years ago. That was in front of no fans, though. This one is in front of a packed-out Old Trafford. Bournemouth are the ones on the ball at the moment. Is there going to be much added time? Only 2 minutes. Well, look, the 3 points have surely been sealed. It's just about if we can get another goal here. Doesn't look like it, though. Bournemouth ain't letting go of this ball anytime soon. Let's just stop them from getting a third. Oh, Malacia probably committed a bit too early there. Oh, no. Sinistera. Oh, well done, Yarrow. They will get the corner, though. Come on, ref. We're in the 94th minute. Bloody hell. If this was the other way around, he'd have had the whistle blown a long time ago. Anthony clears it away. And that is the full-time whistle here. Our first game at Old Trafford, despite being interrupted by a phone call halfway through, does end in success. Rasmus Højlund bringing home the match ball. A day to remember for him. A day to remember for Manchester United fans as well, as the first game under Joe Turl ends with a 4-2 victory over Bournemouth. We've already gone one better than United have done in real life. Get in there. Well, this is how you know it's a game. Marcus Rashford. Hey Joe, have to say I was pretty surprised to hear you're looking to sell me. I've really enjoyed my football here, and if it was up to me, I wouldn't want to go and play anywhere else. Well, that's contrary to reports in real life, Marcus. But no, listen, as I said in the preview episode, I just think we've reached a stage with Marcus Rashford, and this is real life Manchester United, not just this career mode, where it's best for both parties to go their separate ways. I just think that's the best way forward for us and the best way forward for him. So that's what I'm going to say here. A move away might be our best option. Can't promise you regular football here. So yeah, Marcus, there's no hard feelings. I just feel like we've reached the end of the road. And quite literally the next day, we get the first offer for Marcus Rashford. We also got a loan offer for Ethan Wheatley as well, which I'm happy to accept. A short-term deal to go to Young Boys, so hopefully that can go through. But Marcus Rashford has received an offer just under 31 million from Aston Villa. I'm a little bit torn about this one, because as much as I do think it's right for Marcus Rashford to move on, I'm not a huge fan of selling him to another Premier League team. But Aston Villa, I think it does make a lot of sense. They're technically not a direct rival of United. They are playing Champions League football as well this season. It is a good move for him, but for me, it all depends on the price. It says here we can get up to 33 million. I'm going to ask for 40. If I'm going to be selling him to a Premier League team, I want as much money as I can get. So, Villa, 40 million, and you can have him. Will they walk out of the room? Will it be a very good evening for Unai Emery? Let us find out. Oh my God! They're actually happy with that. £40 million for Marcus Rashford to leave Old Trafford and go to Villa Park. I was not expecting them to accept that, to be honest. Well, I did say it though. If I was going to be selling him to a Premier League team, it would have to be a good bit over his evaluation. And at the moment, it looks like that's exactly what's going to be happening. So now we have our first game on the road away from home against Wolves at Molineux. I've gone for a very, very similar team. The only change being I've decided to start Lenny Yarrow. De Ligt missing a little bit of energy. I know Harry Maguire is 2 ratings higher, but Lenny Yarrow is definitely going to be one for the future. Molineux missing a little bit of energy as well, but I'm still willing to give him the starting place. But other than that, it's as you were against Bournemouth. And here it is, our first game on the road after a successful start at Old Trafford. Let's hope we can stay on the winning path here. Very excited to see how this partnership goes between Lenny Yarrow and Lisandro Martinez. As I said, look, I'm not completely against playing the 3 at the back eventually in a few games, but just my idea of a Manchester United team is 4 at the back. Now, obviously under Ruben Amorim, I think the 3 at the back is the way forward. But as I said, in this universe, it's not Amorim, it's Joe Turl. I feel like I've said that like 60 times in this. I apologise. But anyways, well, this game did not go very well in real life. This was such a depressive watch. It was the second time in a week as well we conceded directly from a bloody corner. Not very fun times. Not very fun times at all. Good interception there by Manuel Ugarte. Goes out for the Wolves throw-in. Wolves, who are not having a great season despite that result against United in real life. What's going on here? He's given a foul for that! There was nothing in that at all. Guedes whips it in. Oh, they very nearly take the lead there. They still have it. It's Lamina. Oh, and Onana with the save. But I tell you what, so far, Andre Onana has not been too shabby. Makes a decent save there. Wolves do get the corner. Let's try and not concede from this one. And by that I literally mean don't concede directly from the bloody corner, lads. Here's Doherty, the Irishman. Larsson off the bar. Larsson again. What a save by Onana. Oh my goodness me. Is this Andre Onana? Excuse me, is this David De Gea wearing an Andre Onana costume? Because that was a De Gea-esque save. Ugarte gets dispossessed there. It was a really good tackle, to be fair, but what a save that was by Onana. But Wolves are in again here. They've proven to be a tougher test so far than Bournemouth were. That was a risky ball across. Just get rid of that one. Ahmad wins the header, but it's back into the possession of Wolves. They've definitely been the better team so far. We've literally created nothing. It's barely been in their half. Cunha into Larsson again. Lamina. Larsson. Oh, good interception by Yoro. The Frenchman does really well there. But we have not done well so far. It's been all Wolves, I feel. Let's just try and hold on to the ball for a bit. Is Mazraoui. Over to Ugarte. Oh, but he loses it. Not been his best performance so far. Cunha. Oh, again, it's switched players too soon. And Onana has to make another save. Out for another corner. Well, Wolves will feel like they should be winning this game. They've been absolutely all over us. Like a bad rash. Is Gomez now. Out for another corner. No, it's not. It's a goal kick. Well done, Martinez. Well done, Martinez. Here's Ugarte. Over to Rasmus. Scored his first Manchester United hat-trick last time out. Here's Bruno. Ahmad. Have a go, lad. Why not? That looks like it's going to go out for our corner. Yes, it is. Okay. First chance we've created in the whole game. Bruno's going to whip it in. Lenny Yoro. Did win the header, but did not threaten the goalkeeper at all. As well, I need to mention, my throat might sound like it's hanging on for dear life. It really is. I'm still only a day removed from the Liverpool game myself, so I already had a sore throat before that game, and after the game, it wasn't any better. Let's just say that. But here's Bruno Fernandes. Over to Alejandro Garnacho. Good block. Out to Mazraoui. But I'm liking this though. We're looking a bit more threatening now. Mazraoui. And now Ahmad. Rasmus Højlund. Get in there. Completely against the run of play. But we do take the lead. It's Rasmus yet again. He's loving life under Joseph Tuchel. And despite the fact that Wolves have been on top, it's Manchester United who take the lead here right before half-time. Ahmad with the pass, Rasmus with the turn, in off the post. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Manchester United 1. You love to see it. Sa got nowhere near it. And we are the ones who take the lead. And as I said, completely against the run of play, Wolves will feel a bit hard done by, but that's why you got to take your chances. Ugarte. Love him in real life, but he has been all over the place today. I'll tell you what, it's not over yet this first half. Wolves do now have another chance to whip it in. It's going to be Cunha. It's a good header. No, it's not. That was a lie. It's wide. I don't even know why I said it was a good header. It was nowhere near the target. I mean, from our perspective, it was a good header. But anyways, only 2 added minutes. We'll take this goal kick short. And now we can get rid of it. Let's just go into the half with the lead. And I tell you what, we are a bit lucky to be in front. Wolves were all over us in that first half. Onana had to make a few decent saves. They hit the woodwork as well. But Rasmus Højlund's shot also hit the woodwork, but it deflected into the back of the net, and that does give us this 1-0 lead at half-time. Here we are back for the second half, which is instantly for all of you. It is about 15 minutes later for me, because that phone call that I missed earlier, let's just say we have missed each other about 4 times since. But anyways, we are back. Despite not being the best team in the first half, we did end up taking the lead. That's going to be a corner though for Wolves. So Wolves have come out the gates here, instantly looking for an equaliser here at the start of the second half. Surely that's a goal kick. I think it is. No, it's not. It's another corner. Cunha from the right-hand side in towards Matt Doherty. It really annoys me how the English commentators say, oh my goodness me, that was very nearly a disaster. How they say Doherty second. It's Doherty, not Doherty. Matt Doherty. And to be fair, it's one of the least confusing Irish names. Oh, but Lenny Yoro gives away that ball. There's Gomez now. Oh, he's gotten the best of Yoro there. Licha goes in for the tackle, but misses it. It's Larsson. Oh, no power at all behind that shot. We get away with one there. One of the easier saves Onana will have to make all game. Is Rasmus. Go on, Rasmus. On his right foot this time. Ah, right at the keeper. Overthought that a little bit. And Jose Sa gets that into his grasp. His Aït-Nouri, another left back. Who would I love to sign? That doesn't make sense. Who I would love to sign. Never actually used him in career mode either. There's a lot of really good players who I've not gotten around to using yet in any career mode, and he's definitely one of them. But do let me know, what left back should we be going for? And I think Aït-Nouri would be good as well, because Wolves are below us in the table. So it makes even more sense. He won't want to be playing in the Championship next season. Here's Kobbie Mainoo now, who is losing a little bit of energy here. May have to take him off in a second. That's a good ball over the top for Rasmus. And it's back here now with Ahmad, who's going to line up the shot. And the keeper is able to catch that one. 20 minutes left here. Time is going by very quickly. But time is running out for Wolves. As we look like we are already going to go better than what United did in real life. But anyways, let's make a couple of changes now. Mainoo is absolutely knackered. So let's bring on, where is he? Casemiro. Mazraoui is knackered as well. So we'll have to bring on Malacia and put Dalot at right back. Yoro is also a bit tired. This is the only thing about career mode this year, is how tired players seem to get really quickly. We will take him off for De Ligt as well. And hopefully that can shore things up for us for these final 20 minutes or so. They're also making a change. Doherty comes off for Doyle. So fresh legs down that side for Wolves as well. But I'm liking the feel of this team so far. Like, I was only saying it there to somebody recently. This is probably the least amount of career mode I've played in my own time, but the most amount I've played on YouTube. So the last time I properly played a game of career mode was that Champions League final with Celtic. So getting used to a new team is a bit of a process, but I'm enjoying it. Especially when it's the team I support. Rasmus, he's onside, I think. Why did that take forever? Oh, but he squares it for Bruno Fernandes. The 2 goal scorers against Bournemouth have combined here and have both scored in this game as well. And that is surely 3 points. We lead by the same scoreline that we ended up losing by in real life. Sa hangs his head. I thought Rasmus was going to be offside there. I was pressing the X button and nothing was happening. But he did manage to get it to the captain, Bruno Fernandes, who doubles United's advantage here in that lovely, lovely third kit, which I'm currently wearing now myself as well. And it's Wolves 0, Manchester United 2. You love to see it. It's very weird though, being at using the live star points, being at a completely different stage of the season from the norm in career mode. But I'm enjoying it. It's a feature that was long overdue, even though they haven't updated it in bloody ages. Which is why I held off on doing this career mode for as long as I did. But I couldn't wait any longer. And I'm glad to be up and running now. Here's Rasmus. Speaking of up and running, ooh, I feel like his season has really gotten up and running in these last couple of games. But Wolves' woes continue, still in the bottom 3. And it will be interesting to see how the Premier League table shapes up at the end of the season. We obviously want to get to as close as top 4 as possible, but realistically, I've put top 6 as the aim for ourselves. But top 4, of course, would be very welcomed. But obviously, we do have the Europa League as well, which if we do win, will put us into the Champions League. But here we are, last few minutes here now. Can we get one more goal to sweeten the deal? No, we can't, but who cares? Because it is another 3 points, a first clean sheet as well. 2-0 victory here over Wolves. Rasmus Højlund and Bruno Fernandes on the score sheet yet again. You love to see it. Well, our next game is against Newcastle United. And speaking of the Toon Army, they have also put in an offer for Marcus Rashford. 30.4 million, so a slightly lower offer than what Villa put in initially, but I'm going to counter it for the exact same for Newcastle as I did with Villa. 40 million, especially if he's going to be going to another Premier League team. You know what? I'm going to keep that extra 400k on there, since you tried to lowball us, Newcastle. You bastards. If anybody has money, it's ye. And they have come back and said 30.4. I'm rejecting. I feel like we're not going to get to that 40 million mark. That is the least amount I'm willing to sell him for to another Premier League team. So I'm rejecting that. Marcus Rashford will not be joining Newcastle, but he could very easily be joining Aston Villa. And there it is, confirmed. Marcus Rashford will be joining Aston Villa in the January transfer window. £40 million was the agreed fee. The board will be allocating 35.5 million to our transfer budget, which will go a long way, I think, in getting a left back. Obviously, we're bringing in Maeda as well. That shouldn't cost much more than 6 or 7 million, so no problem at all there. But Rashford will no longer be a Red Devil. He is going to be a villain, both in the sense of he's playing for Aston Villa and he's playing for another Premier League team. But best of luck, Marcus. Thank you for your service, but it is time for us both to move on. But lads, that will do it for this first gameplay episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. Before we officially wrap things up though, let's have a look at the Premier League table. As you can see here, we lie in 7th position, which I never thought I'd be so happy to see us in that position in the league. When you compare it to the real life place that Manchester United are currently in, this looks far better, but still it's nowhere near where we want to be. 8 points off Manchester City, who are in 4th. We do have a game in hand though, but listen, this top 4 race is not going to be easy. We still have a lot of tough games to go. In the next episode, we will be playing Liverpool at Anfield, which United just got a very good result in real life and a very good performance. Can we replicate that and even go one better and beat Liverpool? It remains to be seen. Tune in this Friday to find out at 7 p.m. UK and Irish time. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this first gameplay episode, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, lads.